Today I'm going to show you how you can use your average condo, kitchen, dining room area as a ballet bar studio. So we start the warm-up usually in the center of the room. We use our small hand weights. You could always use one, it would be better if you had 2 full water bottles as a weight instead. So if you are without hand weights, water bottles work just as well. Bands, our yoga bands, also not expensive, but if you don't have one at the ready, a belt or a long towel that you can hold onto both ends would work just as well. Also your kitchen counter, it becomes your best friend. It becomes what you can utilize for a ballet bar, for your thigh stretches. If this is too high for you, which it might be, it's the average height of your ballet bar though, it's actually perfect. But if it's too high, you could always utilize a table height instead, or a chair. So any sort of, the tall back chairs are best because you can put the back facing you so you could hold on to it and lean into it. Sturdier the better, so just make sure it's not on wheels. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Utilizing the back of the chair or the counter for thigh work, right? All of your thigh works can be done here. Even the ones where we lean against the bar, right? And we do workouts here. All can be done utilizing your kitchen counter. Seat work is a little different. If we're doing fold over, leaning over, lifting one leg, that would be fine with the counter or with the chair. So if you wanted to utilize the chair, you could do the same way here. If you're doing standing seat work or kneeling seat work, the counter is a little bit more sturdy. So I would stick with the countertop. It's better than the chair. The chair, because we really want to utilize the bar as our stability, and if the chair is not completely connected to the floor, fastened tightly, then it's not really going to be as stable as your countertop. So your kitchen, if you have the lip over like I do here, because there's chairs, bar stool chairs here, that's best. It really works easily. And you can go from here right down to the floor to do under the bar. So level 1 under the bar, where you barely use the bar because we're just trying to get you into your stretched position, is perfect here. And you can even push up. Remember, in round back, you only push up. You never pull down. So you'd be pushing up, doing one leg, switch, push up, do the other, press up, do both. You can do all levels here under the bar. However, once you get into flat back, if you're short, I'm 5'2" and a quarter, or 5'2" and a half maybe by now, but if you want to come back into, for flat back, it's still a good distance in front of you, right? We always want the bar 8 to 10 inches away from the wall. Further is better. Too close though would hurt your shoulder. So if you don't have the overhang countertop that you would need to put a chair underneath it, you wouldn't want to do flat back against it. However, if you are tall or have long waist, long torso, this would be probably impossible because I'm borderline touching my head here. And bar sculpt flat back, we don't curve over, so you wouldn't want your head forward. So if you can get under the counter and utilize it pulling down to do one leg at a time, awesome. You can also push up under it to do your flat back versions. You could go wide. There really are the same hand motions can be done here if you fit. If you don't fit, flat back can be done against a wall, not utilizing a ballet bar, just pushing into the floor. You won't really be able to do both legs at the same time. I also have really long arms, so I make it easy to be able to push down, but most people who are more balanced in their height may not be able to touch the floor with their hands easily, so without rounding forward. And again, we do not want to round forward in flat back. So if you need to adjust this position because you can't fit under the bar, you really don't have another option. I've played with putting your back against a chair, but the chair has to be completely flat and perfect and stable. So I would say probably not if you can't fit. The rest of the class is done in the middle of the ground, in the middle of the floor again, on the ground. So you could, again, use your belt for strap for the stretches at the end. If you have small balls or other large equipment, obviously we've done a lot of videos to help you with that. I don't do a lot of videos utilizing the countertop or the chair because I want you all to have the best workout possible and see how it's done properly, but you can adjust when needed, and this is how. Thanks for joining me today. Have a good one.